ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí èèyàn lè carry over àbí nǹkan tá lè jẹ́ kó pẹ́ ńlẹ̀. So I need at ṣe mọ̀ pé bí àwọn ṣe ètò tiwọn náà tó take wọn ní almost like 5-6 weeks tí dry cleaner wọn ti kọ́kọ́ jáde kan náà tó wá jáde nísìnyìí. It is just important that we also do our own part just based on what we've been doing in almost 2 years. Once again, I greet everybody. Good morning, and you are welcome, especially to this our loving platform today. And we'll delve into it, taking it from what the interview of Naira, and this analysis will be juxtaposing, will be comparing facts and evidence based on information that has been out there over the years and what it just brought out. So amagbesegbe ara wọn láti fi wò wípé èwo ni òótọ́, èwo ni kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jọra wọn in all of this. But I will start by this. First thing first is I want to appreciate Naira for this video, be it pre-recorded or whatever, or interview or whatever you want to call it. First, I appreciate you. Even though it is coming late, but I still appreciate you because you've shed light to some things, and now you've even made some things even more clearer to people like me. And I want to make this thing very, very clear. I am speaking for myself. This my submission, view, or analysis has nothing to do with Omawumi. And I'm going to be saying things way I feel them. It might not be 100% right, and it might not cut across to everybody or please everybody the way I might put my words today. But, Ejo, I just want you to pick facts over fiction or emotions. Now, I will take it from the beginning of Naira's interview. From the beginning, earlier yesterday, you said, oh, you're coming out to say your own side of the story or anything, this is and this. Well, I'm so sorry. I've been listening to your interview and everything because I was waiting maybe there'll be some new facts, though yes, there are new facts. But this is not you. You are not just coming out to tell us your own version of the story. Because 2 weeks, record has it, 2 weeks after September 12th, Naira had an interview with a renowned online personality in person of Reno Mokri. 2 weeks after, you had an interview and you gave a full analysis of what you felt happened. And I feel something in all of this is this. I think just like your VDM, you've not been paying attention to this case. You don't even know why you are involved in this case. You don't even know why some Nigerians are angry with you. You don't know. Or maybe you know and you're just trying to play oblivious of the fact why Nigerians are angry with you. It will be foolery for you or anybody to think any Nigerian, any sensible Nigerian is angry with you or involving you regarding the demise of Mo because they felt like maybe now you do them. You didn't do it personally. You didn't do it. In fact, we can say like, oh, you didn't do it. But there are things, there are evidence that connects you to the miserable life this guy had before his demise. That is where you are connected to this case. And the old kitty you are running Avoiding that path like a plague is going to lead you to one destination. It is where you were before. And I've said it before that your PR team are doing a worse job for you. I'm one of those people who have advocated that, oh, you need to come out and speak and everything. But I didn't say you have to come and do it like this. That in your statement, what you want to do is self-vindication, like, oh, I wasn't there, because the basics of everything I can see from what you did today is you were not in the country when this guy passed, and those in the house and everybody should be arrested. I agree with you. 100% I agree with you. But that it is as if like maybe you are still lagging behind. Maybe you've not listened. 1 minute, please. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm back. Shank Bamisha. Hello.
I'm going, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you. So now, sorry, I've lost my line of thought, but I'll just pick it somewhere. So now the thing is, I think you've lost touch with the reality, because in your submission and even the way you ended it was the police should arrest everybody in the house, they should pick everybody in the house. But maybe you are not following this thing, because all you need to do is go and listen to the preliminary report of the Nigerian police force. Maybe your PR, your people who are feeding you news or information, they are feeding you the wrong thing. The police in their preliminary reports, when they even started, they said they've interrogated 26 people. So aside people in the house, even people outside, they went to the show together, driver, everybody, police has interrogated them. So when police interrogate these people, what do you want them to do? To just detain them unjust because they were in the house? Is that what you are saying? But let us put that one aside and take the case based on what you brought to the public domain. Because in this case now, this one is not a matter of allegedly, because it is your own statement and things to which you said. One thing is very, very clear in all of this. Mohbad's problem started February 24, 2022. That was when his problem started. That NDLEA issue day, that was when that guy's problem started. And I want people to listen critically, please. No emotions. Know that I love, you see, I love Wunmi or anybody. Wunmi, Mohbad, according to the story, it was Zeno and some people in the house. Mohbad got involved because he was trying to protect Zeno and others, like they are not going to go there. He was dragging with the NDLEA. In fact, according to the story, he wasn't arrested. The NDLEA took those in the house, they were leaving, he drove after them, and that was when they stopped their bus, took him in the bus. One thing, even my sis girlfriend, in an interview with VDM, confirmed truly that the NDLEA took Mohbad. But if 5, or let's say 3, 4, 5 people were arrested, why is it that it was that same night they left Mohbad? And it was immediately they left that guy. That guy started complaining. They gave me something to drink. He was in the hospital. We could see him on the bed. He was sucking. He was saying this person is the snitch. He was saying this. He was saying that. Immediately, that NDLEA issue happened. And if you go and listen to the press statement of NDLEA afterwards, they claimed that Mo was never arrested. Yesterday, in Naira's interview, or what do we want to call it, he also attested to the fact that Mo was released. But he went to go and bail others. Please, for those who have been in Nigeria, any security agency went to go and arrest some people, there is somebody blocking them, fighting them, dragging them, caused a whole lot of scenario and everything. Why is it that that is the first person they will release? Why was it the first person they released? Why is it that of everybody that went, why is it that he's the only one complaining that they gave him something to drink? They shaking it, shaking it. But one thing with Naira's this thing that we're being able to establish now is that this guy's problem started that day. Maybe because of the 8 gun on his head, but his problem started that day. Now, let us move it forward. You said it yourself that he became paranoid, he was acting suicidal, he was this, he was that. And it was during that moment he made that video of if anything happens to me, they should pick Naira, they should shake in a con, they should shake in a con. We want to agree, I want to agree with you that was around March. Wumi's video that if something happened to me, that you played that video, because even my sis girlfriend confirmed it that video was recorded on Wumi's birthday. And in that interview that you played yourself, Wumi also confirmed it that video happened on, is it April 29 or so, 2022. So it was still within that same space. But that is not my coco gongo in all of this. Because Naira made some revelations, which was that even his parents, his mom, his father, everyone around him was aware of what he was going through. Everybody was aware. But do you know the funny thing is this? The only person, the only close associate, or the only close person, or the only person in Mohbad's life who has come out to confirm that truly there was a time this guy was having crisis is only Bella's mother. In that his interview with Chude. It is only Bella's mother that I said that this guy, there was a time that he was even suicidal, that he wants to jump out from the window, he wants to do this, he wants to do this. It was only Bella that has confirmed it. Do you know that recording of Toba Pami, le family me, to first shaking, do you know that it is one of the evidence which Josie has been using against Omawumi? So Naira has made it clear to us now that truly that video existed, but it happened when this guy was having issues. That in fact they even took him, that in fact the father, if you go and listen to this his last interview, he was even playing a script whereby like even the parents wants to come and take him, and he was suspicious of his own parents. Let us get it right though. You see the so-called like, oh, he's the one who loves his son the most. Feels like there's something wrong with his son. He wants to come and pick his son. But you, Naira, you are the one questioning them. Where are they taking him to? You need to know where they are taking him to. Because if anything happens, they might be on you. Are you saying that you can protect Mo, or you care for Mo even more than his own parents? Is that what you are saying? So as of that time, Jose knew, everybody, every one of them knew about that Omawumi recording. They knew that, oh, it was one of those things that he was saying then. Because in the case of Nairamally, Naira confirmed that even his parents came to apologize to him. That even Mohbad came back to apologize to him. Now, in the case of Wunmi, that you guys know that is the same. Why is it that when this thing came out and people were using it to attack Omawumi? Because let me tell you two things. There are only two things that people will use to justify their hatred or bullying of Omawumi. The number one they will make reference to is this voice note. They will tell you, can't you hear where the voice note that Mohbad made, that if you kill me, you cannot kill my family? This voice note is one of those things. And the family as a whole, when I talk of the family, Baba Mo, Iya Mo, all of them, they were aware of it. But I dare somebody to bring it out to me where Josie or even Mama has come out to clearly say that no. Don't put this voice note into context, because we knew what was wrong with him. Why is it that none of those people, even to lifestyle, that has been saying, oh, I like now my friend, but I don't like the wife because her character no deal with my own. What exactly is that a character? We no deal with on our own. Well, we'll get there. So you guys know that this thing, because see, the thing is, I don't know, they say like silence sometimes is consent. If something is happening and you keep quiet, it means like your body language is saying this thing might be true. Why is it that none of these people can come out and say like, when that video recording you guys were hearing, it was a 2022, and this guy was having issues then. And it wasn't just me. Because if you're listening to what Naira was playing and what he was saying, he was suspecting a whole lot of people that were around him. Everybody, to Zino, to Shubomi, to everybody. He was accusing them. Why is it that in all of this, it has to be a moment? Why is it that in this interview, Naira was making it look as if like what he was playing was made maybe like September 11 or September 10, 2023. Because I don't know if you guys paid attention to it. Because he said, before he played that thing, he said he wants to, like everything is premeditated. Because Mohbad said this to his wife. Then he now played it to make it sound as if like that thing happened September maybe 11 or September 10. That agenda, you know why you want to push it. Let us put that one aside and move forward. You also claimed that you paid for medical bills, you paid for scan, you paid for so many things. What exactly was wrong with Mo? What exactly was wrong with Mo? Because for a guy that was okay, that was normal, because according to you, you were not around, you traveled. Before you traveled, this guy was not having any issue. He wasn't acting absurd. He wasn't doing anything. So how come a guy you left that was saying that was okay, that was going to show that you were talking about, oh, I have this thing, I have this and that, you are planning the next move and everything. Then how come you come back from your trip some few days after and all of a sudden this guy starts behaving funny like a psycho? And you are doing tests, you are doing this thing and this. What exactly is wrong with that guy? And you said something that this thing is premeditated, that people have been keeping records, that Mo even said like, if I buy, now these things, you want the release. Now I put it to you. You've made 2 interviews now, one with Reno and this one you made yourself. You've shown evidence of your time with Mo and everything. But one thing you fail to show Nigerians is the fact that you don't even have an evidence, a picture evidence on the day you signed this guy. At least, if record label sign person, then they get picture. Say, I see the day this guy was signing his documents with us, so the day we welcomed him to Malian music. You don't have good one. Record of maybe like, oh, this is his first show performance. This is his first studio section. But you have videos of when he was going for CT scan. You have the video of where you were asking him questions about, and Shetimbawa, if something happens to you now, do you know people will hold me responsible? Do you know I will be the one people would hold? You have all those records. You are keeping them closely. You have the records of where his parents came and they were begging. You kept all of this. For what purpose? Is it that just like you are trying to claim that some people are premeditating something and they are gathering evidence? Is that what you are also trying to do? Because it seems you have a detailed record of everything that was playing according to plan. Oh, this day I was not in Nigeria. I traveled. I went to see my children. I went to... It seems like you have a good record of everything. And let us take that. Roll up on anybody. Because this is not about, it is what you said now. We want to pick the holes in it. Just the same way people have been picking holes in what Mumia said, in what Josia said, and what everybody has been saying. Let us take it a step further. To when you said you heard of his demise. Because your agenda is not agending. You said you were in Netherlands, then you went to go to Moldova, Bikini, to go and meet Zeno. Oh, you guys wanted to eat the drop food, and somebody told you Mo is dead. And the first thing you said was like, you don't believe that it was just a publicity stunt, which some artists have done. Skibi has done it. We don't know how true Oladip is. They've also done it. So to you felt like, this one are just publicity stunt, Jerry. It's a lie. And you said you went on Instagram, you saw Instablog posted that it's an ear infection. And that one even made you, convinced you more that, oh, Mohbad ear infection. No. Then you go on Twitter, then you start seeing people saying, oh, Naira, you finally killed this guy and everything. And you didn't, and you felt like, why are they attacking me? Why are they accusing me? But one thing you didn't add to your story is, did you try to call anybody to confirm? Moke, are you serious? Who did you call? Who confirmed to you that true, this guy don't buy? And anybody who has been following this story, this is where my C comes in. If you listen to that my C interview with VDM, when he said he was there, but he couldn't enter, he was outside the compound, that he left there when the ambulance left. Anybody that knows how to connect dots, who was there? Who was giving them issue that this thing truly not true, it happen, no, it no happen? My C was there. My C was because with what you have said. It shows, because definitely if you heard that, this guy cry, it is normal. You first pick your phone and call somebody. You are away. You call Nigeria now, call close person like, are you serious? What happened? Who did you call? Who gave you the, yes, you saw it on Instablog like everybody. Who did you call? That was there, that is in that house, that was close to that vicinity, because you felt like it might be a PR stunt. And you've seen like people are already attacking you. What exactly is happening? It means you would have called somebody now. Who exactly is that person that you called that confirmed to you for it, like the information is true? Who is that person? It is myself, of course. And Bíbélì sọ pé bí wọ́n bá ṣe rere, ara kì yóò àyà òbí. That was the reason the guy could not go inside, because he was a spy. He was a spy to get information of what was happening in that house. And immediately that thing happened, who was the first person to grant interview to speak against the wife? My C. I'm just saying this so that we can connect the dot. This one is for us on this side, though. Let us just connect the dot. And what I'm saying is because so that you will know that in any of your assumptions or things that we've said here, we've never been wrong. It might take time, but it will definitely come to light that this is it. So that clears the part of my C. Okay, you heard that this guy is late, he died and everything. According to your own conversations, you have contact information of his parents. Did you reach out to any members of his family? Oh yes, people were accusing you already, and are like this, not like this, not like this, not like this. Because according to you, when he was even misbehaving that you were not around, and they said he wants to jump out of the window, you called Zeno, you called some other members of the label or anything to go and check on him, be with him to make sure he's happy. How come that you heard your former signee is dead and you couldn't send any representative, anybody to go and meet with the family, or to even go and confirm or go there to actually at least show sympathy, or even go on ground to ask questions like what happened, what exactly is it? At least that is how it ought to be. You didn't send anybody. Then you also came to try to debunk the story of, the video, the Snapchat video is not you, is not... Come off it. Come off it. That same WhatsApp group you and Sam Larry find yourself, whereby he came out to say, they want to be senior station unsettled is a 2 years ago video, and this, and you also coming out to say that the video is another Snapchat. You can see like it is the same person that is coaching you. Same coach. It is not working. It is same coach. It is not working. Because you had every opportunity for almost 2 years to clear the air on everything. What exactly have you been doing? You've been throwing tantrums online. Let us even say that is not your video. When the old DNA saga came out and everything, who was that? Who did we see online that was dancing and jubilating? Tani Baba baby. It was you now. It was you. But you want to come as if like, it is this. And let me tell you guys something. In as much as he was trying to indirectly involved those in the WhatsApp group led by Yabo, let us call the name, into this old drama that is trying to, he himself knowingly or unknowingly cleared them. And I'll tell you how. According to this guy, let me just go back now. He said if they want to eat, it was with Zeno, and somebody told him Mohbad is dead. Immediately he went on Instablog. He saw it that he died of air infection. And in that moment, he went on Twitter and he saw people dragging him already on that day. As of that moment too, let us go with your own ideology. That time that you are talking about, that September 12th, Iyabo was not also in Nigeria. Iyabo was also not in Nigeria. There was nothing like justice for Mohbad on that September 12, 13, even 14 or 15. Nothing of such. So let us go with your own ideology that, oh, if you are not in the country, there is no way you could have organized a crime or anything. So Iyabo Ojo was also in the US. So at what point did Iyabo now the one orchestrating people from the WhatsApp group to start dishing out information? Your dry cleaner, Mr. Whitewasher, VDM, was number one, part of the prominent people who said Malian music should be cancelled, that you should be locked up, that in fact people should not listen to your music again. Was he also in that group? Where did he get his own information that like the Malian records and Nairamally should be cancelled? Where did he get his own information from? Where? Who gave it to him? Or was it that there was another separate group that was even on before Iyabo created her own? Because you want to make it look as if like, no, nobody eats. There is nothing they created in that group, because I don't even know when that group was created. I guess maybe it was 2 or 3 weeks later after Iyabo came back, or 1 month later. I guess the WhatsApp group started in October, maybe October 14 or so. According to the record VDM brought out, yes, October 14, which is like over a month. The group was created October 14, which is over a month. And before that 1 month, the day that thing started, the day the September 12th, the incident happened, you said it yourself. Within minutes or hours, people were already dragging you, connecting you to the demise of this guy. So it means like even the things, I think it was even 2 or 3 weeks after the old scenario had happened, that VDM started with this old nonsense DNA narrative that we've been hearing some people coming out comparing the picture of Liam to Sam Larry. If you are saying it is from the WhatsApp group they were creating narrative, is it from the WhatsApp group they also created the narrative of Liam looks like Sam Larry? Is that where the whole thing started from? Is it from the WhatsApp group they also created the narrative of Wunmi stabbed Mo that had been dragging for 2 years? Is it from the WhatsApp group they created the narrative that he was pushed? Is it from the WhatsApp group that some people came out with the theory of, oh, that he was poisoned, that they quickly retracted, immediately they realized that it was Adura that made the last Indomie the guy ate? Because let us be sincere now. If you are saying, oh, this thing is like this, don't remove one thing to put anything now. If you say like, oh, there's a narrative, there's a group that is creating narrative, put everything in the box. Don't cherry pick. Don't choose the one that suits you, then remove the one that doesn't suit you. Because the same way they've been dragging you is the same way they've been dragging Omawumi. If they said who has been dragged or bullied the most, it is Omawumi and Liam. Because in one of your interviews with Reno, go and hear it, you claimed it, you said it yourself, that your best year in the music industry was 2019. You said it yourself. Your best year was 2019. So it means by 2020 there was COVID. It wasn't like before. 2021, it wasn't like before. Then maybe 2022, it wasn't like before. So it wasn't as if like maybe you are the peak of your career and they brought you down. No. And get it right. Something about the music industry in Nigeria. There have been artists at the top, and maybe like with some few tracks and everything, they are back to ground zero. Where's Wandikol of today? Where's YC? There are so many artists like that. So don't put it on Nigeria skinny country. No, that's not it. We need to address the main issues. The main issue, we need to address it. So now let us move forward. From this one, let us move forward. Because earlier when they were playing, I guess, and Mr. Lagbaja was giving submission, or maybe in your show was playing something, I said, please play Nairamally's interview with Reno, because there are things to pick there. In this, your last interview, you claimed that, no, Samilari did not bully him, that in fact, he went there, he just touched the chair, and that was it. He just touched chair. So, this same Samilari that in his last interview with VDM left his house with the aim to go and buy yam, saw people on the beach, went there. So he went there. Zlatan, woman lunch here, only to go and touch chair. That chair must be a miraculous chair. It must be a miracle chair that made him to leave his house to go and touch. But let us take it back to your interview with Reno Omokri. In fact, I'll do like Mr. Dawa. If you go and play, the one I saw on YouTube was a 30 minutes interview, because immediately I watched this is new episode. What I did was to go back and go and watch his former interview with Reno when the thing just happened and listen to what he said. If you go to that interview on where I watched it at 27 minutes, when the issue of Samilari came, yes, you claim that, yes, you know him, but in that interview, that 27 minutes, you confirmed and acknowledged the fact that Mohbad was constantly bullied and assaulted, but you didn't mention who. You claimed with your own word on that Reno Omokri's interview. Anybody should go and listen to it. I guess it's a 30 minutes interview. Go to, you might play it maybe from 26 minutes so that I don't miss it, but I guess in fear by who? By who? Who are those people bullying him? Because in that interview, you even added some other things. So you added some other things that I don't want to say here, that I was involved in some certain things. But you, Naira, you acknowledge that there were some people bullying Mohbad. And that will now take me to the next phase, where I now connect everything together to make sense to say me for why we are even on this going to 2 years. I've listened to, and that takes me to the issue of the $72,000, because I've been wondering over the years, like, kini ge yi se gong. Kini bobo yi se ton le fi ma no kakiri and everything. Because if you listen to the whole story, why Samilari is beating this guy, why he also is living in fear, why they in UK they were looking for him, why he in club they are beating him and everything. I was looking at it, that there is more to this case that nobody wants to talk about. But Naira, you've come out to say it. And what you said is that as of December 2022, Mohbad, through his lawyer, before that time, Mohbad, through his lawyer, had sent a letter to you terminating his contract with you and everything. And immediately you didn't oblige to it. You said, like, okay, there's no problem, you can go. In fact, they requested for the charts of his records and everything to know his earnings, what he has and what is entitled to him. They asked for that record. Don't forget something, everybody. As an artist or an employee, especially as an artist, all your works, be it music or anything, it is under your record label. It is your record label. After receiving the money, even if you want to collect booking as an artist, that money does not come into your personal account. They pay it into your record label's account. Record label will get their own share. They transfer your own to you. Then you pay your manager. That's how it's been done. Or sometimes the record label would have sorted your manager, your A&R or anything they need to pay, and your money comes to you. Even if it's an advert, that is how it's done. In as much as you are under a record label or a management. That's how it's been done. Now you said by December 2022, excuse me, Mohbad withdrew or got $72,000 from, is it a distributor or something? That $72,000 is for what exactly? Because as of, go on Google, go and check. As of December 2022, dollar should be within the exchange rate of 600 to 800 or more. But I used a benchmark of even 500, which is the least. That's like 36 million naira. Tell me that you've been hearing, anybody here, that you've been hearing of artist and record label saga. The highest you would have heard is, oh, this artist refused to fulfill their obligation, stop performing, stop shaking, and they moved. Have you heard of any record label that has come out to say, like, this our artist went to go and withdraw or got money from our distributor from the back and you didn't charge him to court? $72,000. Is this small money? I listened to maybe Mr. Dawa and some people making joke of it and say, like, oh, maybe it's a loan. It is not a loan. It is not a loan. So don't let us help them whitewash or create an agenda where we need clarity. That $72,000 is for what exactly? If truly Mohbad got that money, why is it that of all the record this guy has shown, you've shown record of where you paid him 2.5, of where he wants to change manager, of where he was sick, of where he was saying rubbish, of where he accused you, of where he apologized, of where his mama apologized to you. Why can't you show the proof that truly this guy collects $72,000? That's $72,000. And why is it that Mo received $72,000, money that is meant for both you and him, or maybe him or the money belongs to you in total? He didn't deliver the money to you. Why is it that there was no fuse, there was no noise, there was no legal suit, it wasn't reported to the police, there was nothing about it online? You in all of your interviews that you've been doing live, at least you go on live now, you cruise, you sing, you do everything. You didn't talk anything about the 72,000. So what exactly is the 72,000 for? And my people, let us ask ourselves a genuine question. When exactly did the bullying of Sam Larry start? When exactly did Sam Larry get into the picture to start bullying this guy? It was like 2023 now. When did Mohbad start running for his life? Because if you listen to the old narrative of Nairamally and everything, up to December, to that November, December 2020, to December 2022, there was nothing like he was scared of his life. The only thing he had was the earlier issue of now, the similarity factor in the life of Mohbad came in 2023. And if you listen to the first statement when this whole thing happened that Sam Larry gave, he said Mohbad, he paid Mohbad money to come and perform at his mom's burial, that what he was trying to collect was the money Mohbad was owing him. So now the thing is this. Sam Larry has made something very clear from the start, that Mohbad was owing him money. But we all doubted that 2 million naira. Because truly, if you called Mohbad for a show, the money would have been paid into Naira's account. And as of that moment that you are claiming that this thing happened, Mo had already left Malian Records. So it means like he wasn't the friends of the house anymore. So if you wanted a show, you would have paid the money to maybe either a Melanization record. And if it didn't come for your show, you would have asked for a refund. That didn't happen. So it means the whole bullying part, the whole runaway part or anything, with what this guy said, it is only if they come out or anybody comes out and tell me it is otherwise. It is related to this 72,000. The old bullying. That's why I say, like, this guy has shed some light to some certain things. Everything is related to this $72,000. And I can bet it for a fact that even this money has played a big part in why Josie is against Omawumi. Because if you listen to these people, even Iyalolade, on the day of the burial, listen to these people's statements. Ibiti yawe badere, ibiti kini kan badere, iyawe lo she kini kan, iyawe lo she kini kan. You were woman the control. They felt like Omawumi was the one in charge of everything. So they felt this all money, this all, it means like even Josie would know about the 72,000. Even Mama would know about the 72,000. Most people close to Mo, they know about the 72,000. I bet any one of them, including Omawumi, to come out and say like, no, we're not aware of any 72,000. Maybe that one will change my narrative. But Naira said it, that there is a 72,000 this guy collected. And that money is not meant for him to chop. What money is that money? Is it music money for you? Is it music money for you? Because if there are some dots or some rumors that some people have carried in the past, you need to start connecting the dots. Because nobody will tell you I'm bigger than $72,000. Take it. You've collected some 2,000. Oh yeah, take it and go. No. There is more to that money. So now I feel like. Sorry, mommy, I'll be stuck. Oh. So now the thing is this. In all of this, now we could see where the old greed is coming from. The whole idea from. The whole idea ìyá ìyàwó ẹ ló ń kówó fún sẹ inú àkáǹtì ìyá ìyàwó ẹ ló kówó sí ẹ lọ ralẹ̀ báwo lẹ ṣe máa sọ fún mi pé ralẹ̀ and everything it is Omawumi. You know, there was a time when this whole thing happened and some people were saying like Mohbad was very rich, he get very very rich, he's rich. The whole agenda or narrative like, oh, he bought that house, now he get the house, he bought it. And some of us were asking like, Mohbad is not an A-list artist now. Where would he have gotten money to buy this house? So it means some people were aware that this guy had $72,000. So some people knew that this guy had $72,000. And they felt like that money is what he's using to gas. And those who want a share of that money or want their own, they are the ones who are coming for him. At least this one is not as if like say, nah me, just think calm, talk calm. He's the one who said, Mohbad withdrew $72,000. We are not talking of 72,000 naira, because I had to go and replay that thing again. I built a mistake, I paid 72,000 naira in dollars in it. He said $72,000. So maybe the likes of Bookie, the likes of Comfy, the likes of critical thinkers who have been like, we must go down, we must go down. Have they had this whole information about this money? And they now got to know that, over 100 million has already been donated for Liam again. And you are saying Liam is still going to be the heir apparent to get things out of this. No, now this is cheating. This is cheating. Because if you listen to Josie, the number one issue he had with Mohbad's lawyer was when Mohbad's lawyer said, like, this guy has wife and kid. And the whole issue with Josie is the fact that don't tell me these people deserve anything from what this guy left again. Don't tell me, because they feel Wunmi has had enough. In fact, more than enough. I think we need to start connecting the dots of why this unnecessary hatred for this lady. Why some people are walking around the clock effortlessly to make sure Liam is not the son of Mohbad. You can see, like, it is not like, maybe it is not from a place of love, it is from a place of greed. Because they've calculated everything. Like, Wunmi has been the one in charge. Wunmi has been the one in control. Now, they've donated money for this boy. If this royalty come again, and it goes, maybe like half of it goes to this guy, now. Or they come out and say, like, it is this boy that will get everything. You can see why the energy and why Josie has been supporting any move to make Wunmi look bad. We've tried to highlight this thing from the beginning. Like, who are those who are benefiting from? Because the first thing they try to do for this young lady is go and assassinate her character, make her look bad in the eyes of the public, make sure that there is something bad trending about her that nobody would like to associate with her. Who exactly stands to benefit the most? So now the question, which I think anybody needs to ask, that money, don't let them go and fool anybody. It is not a loan. It is different from royalty. And don't mix it up. Don't forget, VDM came out to tell us that he had a conversation with Naira. Naira agreed that I am owing this guy. In fact, the money na plenty money. And don't forget that Naira also confirmed in this interview. He said it to VDM, he said it at the inquest, and now in this interview, I said it again, that Mohbad's royalty is there. He hasn't touched it. He's waiting for either the family or the court to say this is who they should release it to. So nobody should come and say the 72K. If he wants to talk about the 72K, then he will bring proof and come and explain what exactly is that money for. Is it from the upfront payment? Because sometimes, yes, as an artist, if you want to release single or release some work like that, is it distribution company or there's a name they call them? They give them advance for you to do the work, promotions and everything. Is that the money? Or the money is from maybe the song he has sang and everything? Because I need to understand how Mohbad as an individual went to go and withdraw or get money from partners under, is it under his own personal name he went to go and collect the money, or under Malian Records, or under what arrangement did he go to go and receive the 72,000? Is it an upfront payment for maybe his upcoming project that went to go and collect, or what exactly? So if it is an upfront payment after he had left your record label, it is fine. then you feel, because you need to clarify, because the way you come and paint it, it looks as if like Mohbad, he withdrew 72,000. He did not. No, withdrew. Okay, from which bank? Which proof? Who received the alert? How did you get the information? Bring the statement that 72,000. Okay, he withdrew 72,000. No court case, nothing. You didn't charge him. You didn't report him to the police. There's no legal suit. There is nothing. You kept quiet about it. Let us be sincere now. Let us be sincere. We are not fools here. So let us put that one and now marry it with everything that has been happening from day one. It would only take us to one place. And that is the fact that some people are working effortlessly to make Omowumi the victim of all of this. Because the side of the story he came to tell, I don't know. He hasn't clarified anything for me. He didn't clarify anything. Rather than, it has even raised more questions. It has raised more questions. Why are you recording the guy during his vulnerable moment? Is it that you knew something was going to happen to him and you were also documenting evidence for yourself? Is that what you've been doing? Come on. I said that because at least show one thing. This was the way this guy was looking, or the day I signed him, or this thing. So because I don't really get it, I was even thinking, oh, maybe you are going to be even more elaborate. But I can see like your PR team, they are doing a shady job. Because honestly, within the past few weeks, I think you've been getting that soft spot from Nigerians and everything. And I think, just like I've always advised, the best thing you could have done is come out, apologize to your fans who have been away for a very long time for the old Mohbad saga. We are so sorry to the family. May the Lord help you to recover from the loss and everything. And the last thing you said is royalty will be waiting for the court and for the family to come up with a beneficiary of everything. His money is intact with us, is safe with us and everything. We've been communicating with Mohbad's lawyer, trying to look for a way to settle this. It would have been fine. It would have been fine. But you say this whole gangsterism. They locked me up for 2 months. I don't understand. If you think the police had locked you up or tampered with your fundamental human rights, that's why you have lawyers. At least you have a lawyer now. Tell your lawyer to sue the police. Sue them, demand for an apology. At least the likes of you already do it now. Even if it's not going to lead anywhere. But at least do it. Put it in the public. Why would the police detain you for 2 months? And regarding this case that you are talking about, do you know that as of today, the government, the police, they don't have a case with you regarding the demise of this guy? Nobody has a case with you. Not even the inquest, not anything. From all quarters, they've absolved you from the demise or anything that has to do with this thing of this guy. The only thing every Nigerian has issue with is the bullying. And today you just come and tell Nigerians as if like the video you all saw is just AI. You spoke as if like, oh, the video of where Mo mentioned Sam Larry was just that one at the beach. In fact, you went ahead to say like, oh, they went to go and eat amala. Show us a video now. You said you had the video, you watch it. Show us a video of Mo in that picture. Because even your close associates that you are trying to defend, Sam Larry with VDM, said that Mohbad did not follow them to go and eat amala. That in fact, when he was leaving, they even stopped his boss. He was the one who had to call for them to give clearance. That it was him and Zlatan with some other people that went to eat amala. Mohbad wasn't there. So what exactly are you trying to play? That they went, Mohbad wasn't there in the eating of amala. It was Zlatan and the likes that went to go and eat amala. And the whole thing, you are trying to connect that dot of WhatsApp, it's not working. With this that you've done, you've just only exposed yourself more. Why people are going to ask questions? That are you trying to say that the videos we watched Everybody saw the beating that this guy was saying, ẹ wo nǹkan tí Nairamally ṣe fún mi, ẹ wo nǹkan tí Samilari ṣe fún mi, ẹ wo kìnìkan. That we've had witnesses. Lifestyle has spoken about it. Adura has spoken about it. Mohbad himself spoke about it. Are you saying like all those things, they are all lies? You are saying, this tweet, you know more well that I cannot tweet like this. I don't get it. As somebody has been, what exactly are you saying? What exactly are you saying? But one thing I've seen of all of this is the fact that I don't know how people are saying it. You've cleared some certain parts that has even vindicated Omomi and given some of us who has stood by this young lady more reason to still stand by her and even thank God for her life. You've come out to let us know that truly those videos existed and it was during most vulnerable moment. Thank you for that clarification. But one question to which people must continue asking is this 72,000, because you see, of everything, my own take, everything, what I'm concerned about is that 72K, what is it for? If we have a clarity for what the 72K is for, then we'll know. Then why is it that the family as a whole, Josie, Mama and everything, they were aware of this guy's health condition? When people were using it against the mommy, why didn't they come out to defend this girl? That, oh, this thing is not like that. So who has benefited the most from this whole story? These are the questions that I leave each and every one of us with this morning. So the 72K is not a loan. It has nothing to do with the royalty. The question is 72K or Kini? Who owns the money? Is it for both of you to share? How did Mohbad have access to that money that I went to go and collect it? These are the questions you need to ask. So, and that is what I'm leaving everyone with this morning. Thank you very much, and I hope we all have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you. God bless us.